We're here at the Columbia Fire Department. We're talking to Assistant Chief Edmond about some of the qualifications you need to be a fireman, a firefighter.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Could you explain what you need to do to be a firefighter in the city of Columbia?
Well, to be a firefighter for the city of Columbia, there's a background check, obviously, a criminal history taken, driver's record. You must be a high school graduate or a GED equivalent, and you must pass a physical agility test, and then also a physical by a medical physician of our choosing. Other than that, we have some academic testing that we do, and some other internal parameters that we ask to be taken, and through that we find the best candidates for the job.
Yes, sir. Do y'all have any kind of like a training program that you do here with Columbia Fire Department, or what you could do at the academy?
Sure. Right now we have a 14-week program that once the candidates are chosen after they've gone through the testing that I just described, they're given a conditional offer and given a job, and they go through a 14-week training program. That training program will get them through the state certifications of Firefighter 1 and Firefighter 2. Gives them EMR, emergency medical responder training, some driver training, and then a great deal of hands-on training as far as the firefighter skills, fighting fire, raising ladders, doing search and rescue, and everything encompassed in that.
Saying search and rescue, what are some of the duties that you have to perform as a firefighter?
At every firehouse, at every structural firefighter, we have to do a search and rescue. We assume that there are people entrapped in the fire, so we're gonna search every building that has a structure fire in it, and as well as whenever we go to a structure fire, we're bringing firefighters on scene. So whenever we introduce people into a fire IDLH atmosphere, immediate danger to life and hazard, we have to have a search and rescue team outside ready to make a search if those firefighters go down. And so that's the search and rescue component. But then you have firefighting skills, the hazardous materials skills. There's a great deal of hazardous material learning to go in the hazardous materials portion of the field. You have technical rescue, which is just the swift water element or the confined space below ground and stuff like that. So it's just a great deal of information other than firefighting.
Okay. What is the beginning salary for a firefighter?
Beginning salary for a firefighter is approximately, we just had an adjustment, but approximately $32,000 a year.
Average salary?
The average?
Salary range of people in the profession?
A firefighter,
anywhere from 30 to...
I mean, you got people that have been there 25 years that are, in the chief ranks. They're going to be, north of $70,000 a year. So it just depends on your responsibility and time and grade. We also have firefighters that are career firefighters, but they're still, hopefully making in the $50,000 range because they got 25 plus years of service with the department.
Do they have the exceptional salary, or say like special pay or a bonus at the end of the year?
No bonuses at the end of the year. What we are trying to do is we're trying to implement some certification and education incentives, meaning that when I was speaking of the hazardous materials career path or the technical rescue career path, those specific career paths take specialized certification, initial certification, and then continuing education certifications, and that's over and above firefighter responsibilities.
Yes, sir.
And so, because that is more responsibility, more training, we're trying to attach an incentive plan, a percentage incentive pay increase to that.
Yes, sir.
That is in the discussion process and approval process with city leadership. Same as secondary education. We're trying to tie a certain percentage of a salary increase to an associate's degree, a bachelor's degree, and a master's degree. And so that is not in place right now, but it has been approved, and we're just working on the implementation strategy.
Okay. And my next question: what other expenses y'all like occur besides salary, like your?
Any personal expenses?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, are you speaking of that $32,000 beginning pay package. Let's take, for instance, that beginning pay package. That's $32,000 for a firefighter. That's his net pay, not. I mean, that's his gross pay. But that starting package, I assist with the budget. That starting package costs the city almost $50,000 a year, because the city contributes to workman's comp. The city pays for their singular insurance. The city contributes almost 8.5% to the retirement plan, and so we call it salary and benefits. It's the hidden paycheck. A lot of people don't know that that's there. You know, yes, the firefighter is not, it's not gaining, but $32,500. That's costing the city $50,000 a year. So that's some of the hidden paycheck.
The insurance benefits.
The insurance benefits, all that stuff. It's not granted. Guys, we have to budget for that.
Yes,
that
sir.
comes out of our budget.
So my next question is, what hazard would a firefighter face, say, in case of a fire?
The hazards?
Yes.
The biggest thing I think that is the unseen hazards. People think of firefighters, heat, the heat and insult. I mean, that thermal insult, we call it. That is a danger. But if you think about the big safety advances over my career have been the breathing apparatus that we wear, because that is the most prevalent danger that we have, is the inhalation hazards, we call them. You go inside, well, we can see heat.
Yes, sir.
I tell people that if I see a fire, that's the kind of fire I want to fight. But if I pull up on a building and there's no flame showing and it's just smoke everywhere, that flame, that's not really, it's awful hot in there.
Yes,
but that's not going to kill you. You get one breath of that toxic gases, and not only could it kill you right then, but it kill you 20 years later when you form cancer. So biggest threats we have are our lifestyle. You know, our lifestyle and cardiac disease. Firefighters are known for what they eat, and most of it's not too good. But on the scene, I would say, other than the heat, it's going to be our inhalation hazards.
Okay. So what are the chances for career advancement in the firefighter field?
Oh, it's great. In the Columbia Fire Department, we are unfortunately suffering some attrition. I think the generations that we are employing now, they will change careers. I've been here since I was 23 years old, but now it's nothing for a firefighter to leave and go to another department and, in pursuit of, and rightfully so, but in pursuit of just a few thousand more dollars a year. You and I didn't even consider that, but now it seems to be more of the commonplace. And so because of that, we do have an opportunity for career advancement, and we're a very large department in the city. We protect all of Richland County, but the core of our department is the city of Columbia, and as you can see, the city is growing by leaps and bounds.
Oh yeah.
So once you advance, does it require additional training, or
Yes,
just
sir.
what position you go to?
Yes, sir. Each one of our ranks, you start out as a firefighter, then you go to what we call a senior firefighter, which is going to be a person who can also do firefighting duties, but they also drive the apparatus. That requirement takes a couple of extra classes internally that we teach, but again, it's just some driving classes and some more safety classes. And the next step after that is going to be the engineer rank. Engineer rank is kind of the person that drives the truck, but he also can be a supervisor. So that training curriculum is going to be some more driving enhancements, but then some leadership skills, some officer development stuff. And so then from the engineer, you go to the officer rank, you get into the captain. And that's when you get into not only a leadership role, but then advanced leadership roles. And we try to have the career path laid out to where to advance, you need to know the minimum to the ascending rank, but then you also need to prepare for the following rank. And then you have the battalion chief rank, the division chief rank, and then my rank as assistant.
So, in other words, as you get progress in the career field, do you have to take additional education?
That's correct, yes, sir. And but what we do is all of those certifications we offer in-house. Everything that to get to my level is offered in-house. Now the membership have to take the initiative to take it.
Yes, sir.
But we have And if it's not offered in-house, it is offered in the state, and we will avail the time for the person to go take that when it comes to advancement. Because we need people, you know, we need people to advance, and we need to invest in our folks, and we try to do that.
Assistant Chief Edmond, thank you for your time. Thank you for the information that we will share with other students. Thank you, sir.
You bet.